everybody, and welcome back to another episode on Ark Survival Ascended. Today, we're going to be heading on over, all the way over to the volcano, well not quite the volcano actually, to the big old trench over in that direction, to grab ourselves a few wyvern eggs. But first, I did a live stream where we opened up a bunch of Dragon Horde keys, over 80 of them in fact, and I've gone through all the loot and I've picked out the best stuff, and I've put aside the things that I don't want to keep. So that's all of these boxes are full of things we need to get rid of, and what I've done since that stream is I made this grinder. So we're going to take all of this stuff, and there's a lot of it, and it's some pretty good stuff as well. Like, these bows alone are going to give us so much metal, I imagine. And yeah, we're going to chuck it into the grinder, and we're going to see what we can get out of it. So, give me a moment to chuck all this in. We can't put it all in one go, so I'll have to do it in a few batches, and I'll see you guys in a moment when I get that done. We actually got a few more materials than I was even expecting to, so we had this 1 vault set up before to fill everything up. I ended up needing 4 vaults. So, yeah, and we got all of this stuff. The crystal's really nice to get. Crystal's one of those things that's just a headache to get. Unfortunately, all this organic polymer is eventually going to spoil. But yeah, we got all of that. In fact, much of it's already spoiled. I think that's why that one is partially empty. All of this. Blue gems. We can get them on this map, but not in abundance. We got some green gems as well, which you can't get on this map, so that's good. Yeah, anyway, all of this stuff. And this one, lots of cementing paste, congealed gas, which we can't get on this map normally. Electronics, fiber, green gems, yeah, you can't get that on this map. Metal, obsidian, the organic polymer, which is eventually going to spoil. Some wood, some pelt. And then this last one here, which is only partially full, mostly of organic polymer actually. But yeah, I'm going to need to expand this little storage system here. We'll have to add a second story to it or something. But yeah, before that, we got to go over and get ourselves a wyvern. Or we don't got to go and get ourselves a wyvern, but I want to go and get us a wyvern. So I'll meet you guys over at the trench to steal some eggs. Okay, guys. So here we are at the wyvern trench. Ordinarily, what you would do is you would come in here and you'd sort of try to sneak about, try not to alert the wyverns, and then find a good egg, grab it, and then get out of there and hope that the wyverns don't kill you. What we're going to do, since we have Murray here, our griffin, who is absolutely just a silly amount of powerful, we're just going to go on through on our own accord, just meander on through, stop at any eggs. If it's a good one, we'll pick it up. If it's not a good one, we'll dispose of it. And if any wyverns decide to stand in our way, we'll dispatch of those too. So yeah, there we go. Do we have an egg here? This looks like an egg spot. It's not an egg spot. That also looks like an egg spot. Where's our first? Oh, here's our first one. Come on, be a good level. Start us off good with a nice level. It's a poison one, and it is a level 180. Yay! That is a good level. Okay, anybody wanna challenge us? Challenge my right to this egg? Nah, they're all too afraid. They know what's coming to them if they want to stand in my way. Please, I urge them to stand in my way. It would amuse me. Okay, this one's just a level 90. So what we'll do with this one is we'll pick it up and eat it, and we're just doing that so that it gives time for a new one to spawn in. And oh, here they are. Hey guys. Okay. Yeah, very cute, very cute. I'm gonna need you guys to all die for me though. Thank you very much. We are so powerful. I don't want to have all this prime meat on me, because it's going to mean that we can't pick everything else up. That's the annoying thing about killing wyverns. They drop so much prime meat that you just end up, like, with too much. It's simply too much. Alright, did we miss any eggs in that little... I don't even want to call it a scuffle. Massacre, I think, would be more accurate. Right, here's one here. What do we got? It's level 25. Awful. Absolutely awful. You should be ashamed of yourself. You need to make sure not to eat our good one. In fact, probably chuck our good one onto our griffins, so that way we're not going to accidentally eat it when we're trying to eat a different one. It would be something I would do, wouldn't it be? I would, yeah. I tend to make stupid misclicks like that a reality. And hello. There's a Quetzal over here trying to blend in with the Wyverns. That's the 150. Nice. Yeah, sort of rarish creatures like that. Anytime I see one, I just check the level. If it's a bad level, I'll take it out. If it's a good level, I'll leave it about, and maybe one day we'll tame it. And maybe one day we'll tame that Quetzal. Who knows? It'd be kind of cool to tame a Quetzal. I do like Quetzals. In fact, like, when I was younger, I didn't really understand, like, how Ark worked and, like, what creatures were actually good. Oh, 165. That's a keeper. Yeah, back in the day when I didn't really understand how Ark worked and what creatures are good, the Quetzal was, like, my favorite creature. And now I understand, like, how Ark works and what creatures are good, and I realize that they're kind of awful, but I still like them. Still have a soft spot for them, you know? Come on, buddy. You need to die, please. You seem like a high level. You're taking a lot of hits. Also, you mate boosted. And if so... Oh, wait, yeah, that must be the parent to the one we just grabbed, the 165. Alright, do we got any more around here? You know what? We also need to... We should also definitely go through the snow biome as well. See if we can pick up some ice wyvern eggs while we're at it. I reckon that's a good idea. Alright, there. I see one up there. Oh, hello, guys. Oh, very careful not to dive straight into the lava, which we almost did there. Good thing we didn't do that, though. That would be very bad. We do need to remember we're not invincible. Particularly the fire wyverns can drain our health, but, like, I mean, we're alright. That one's empty. They're fairly easy to spot because they have, like, that big old glow. So they're fairly hard to miss. Oh, there's two right here. Oh, is there... Hello. Little scorpion. Is that like, you guys heard that? Is it some snakes? No. Wait, what is it? Or is it tarantulas? Maybe it's tarantulas, actually. Keep frogs as a pet. So that, like, the frogs will eat all the little pests. Maybe that's what the wyverns were doing with that scorpion, keeping him around, and he's eating all the pests and protecting their eggs. Of course, he's not done a very good job at protecting their eggs. Although I suppose you can't expect him to. I think that I probably classify as a bit more than just a common pest. You know, a bit more than an ant trying to have a snack. What's this one then? That's level 90. Nom 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 nom. Are we gonna get another good level? Let's see. Let's everybody put your predictions down. I think this is gonna be a 135. 60. Dang it. I didn't want to, like, guess that it'd be a high level because I didn't want to jinx it, but I also didn't want to guess that low because that'd just be depressing. But well, I guess that's what it was. Another poison egg. Load of the poison eggs around, isn't there? And it's another level 60. There's a level 60 poison wyvern around here that was getting busy. Just hogging all the egg spots, eh? And I'm heat stroked. That's great. Right, what's this? A fire one? And it's another level 60. What's with all the level 60s? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Right, is that the last of them? I don't see any more around. Alright, well, we got 2 decent levels. That's not bad, and I'll come back here to check every now and then. But now I reckon... Oh, wait, no, we do have another one. We do have another one. It's a lightning one, and it is a... 20. Is that our worst yet? That might be our worst yet. Great. Well, they're very nutritious, at least. Alright, yeah. Well, back to my train of thought. I'll come back here to check every now and then. Oh, hello. Hello, wyvern. Oh, they're all... Oh, there's another poison egg there. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Hold my train of thought once again. Where did that poison egg go? You all saw it, right? Where is it? Is it up here? I swear I saw an egg. You guys saw that. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, I swear to God, if this is a level 60. It's a level 90. That's not much better, game. In fact, it's no better, even though it is technically better since I'm My standards are too high. It's actually the same. Oh my gosh, this fire wyvern is making poor decisions. Anyway, back to my train of thought for what, the third time? I'm going to drop these eggs back off at the base, and then we should go to the ice area and see if we can find some good ice wyvern eggs. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when we're over in the ice wyvern place area. Okay guys, here's the first of my ice eggs, hopefully of many. I think for these ones, since they're a bit more dotted around the map a bit more sporadically, I'll just bring you guys back if I find a good level. So if I cut back to my base, then you'll know that we didn't find a good level. But let's see what this one is. This one is level 55. It's not a good level. Okay, I'll either see you guys when we find a good level, or see you guys when I admit defeat. Okay, you can probably guess what happened. We did not find a good ice egg. But that's okay. I popped back to the normal trench on the way back, actually, and picked up another 2 decent level eggs. These 2 fire ones, a 175 and a 185, which is really good. So let's chuck them all into the egg incubator and see what we got. So you just chuck them in like that, and then, alright, so here's our 185. Any decent stats on there? The highest stat is food, which isn't great, but the health isn't bad, I guess. What about you? You've got better melee by like a little bit, and actually really good stamina on this one. This lightning one, it's a 165. Anything really decent on there? The weight, oh, the stamina's pretty good on it. Getting really good stamina. What about this guy? Pretty decent weight on this guy. Okay, sweet. Are these guys ready to hatch out? I've got my egg rates really high up, so yep, they are ready to hatch out. I should have my rates high enough up that I won't actually need to worry about feeding. There's just a baby crab over there, by the way, from farming up some polymer. Yeah, I shouldn't need to worry about them dying from not having enough milk. But you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. If worse comes to worse, we can rush over. We can pop them in a bowl and rush over to get them some milk. Let's just drop these guys out. Does it say their gender? Yes, it does. Okay, so are they all males? Oh wait, no, this one's a female. Okay, the 2 fire wyverns are males, unfortunately, so we can't breed them together. But anyway, let's hatch them out. Bam, 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 bam. Hey guys! Oh my gosh, they're all on top of each other, aren't they? Oh dear. You know what? Can I pick them up? Hello? Will you follow me? Please? Please? Come on. There we go. There we go. That seems to have broken them out of it. There we go. Now we can chuck them all out properly. Do we have any meat around here in any of these things? So when they do get grown up, they have something to munch down on. It's alright. I can go and get some meat for them. Actually, I might have some meat on Murray. I do have some meat on Murray. Sweet. Well, let's chuck out all of these baby wyverns, let them all grow up, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll test them out. Can we... Hello? Oh, wait. That one, and that one. Lovely! Okay, you guys grow up, and yeah, and then we've got some wyverns. Easy as pie. Okay, we are now the proud owner of some beautiful wyverns. So let's give them a spin, you know, why not? Why not? So how much did you want to buy? 219, not bad, not bad. What about with your lightning breath? Oh, what's that, 41 per, like, thing? Not bad, not bad. I'll be honest, guys. This guy is not going... None of these wyverns are going to replace Murray. Murray's just too powerful for that. But what they can do is just, you know, give us a little bit of I don't know, just give us an extra option. We can pick things up with them. That's a good thing we can do with these guys. So, if we want to... Let's see, what's something achievable to pick up? A bison? That's not how you pick them up. That's how you use the fire breath. Not fire breath, lightning breath. Is it C to pick it up? I think it's C. Let's try and pick up a trike. Yeah, look at that. We can pick some things up. So that'll be useful for that. Other than that, these guys are just sort of an extra option for us to use, which is really, really exciting. And we're out of stamina, which is just great. So yeah, I suppose I'm going to keep on checking the Wyvern Trench every now and then, see if we can keep on collecting some good eggs. Who knows, maybe we'll end up doing some breeding with these guys eventually. But until then, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy, do be sure to subscribe. Yeah, in the next episode, I'm not sure what we'll be doing. I've got some ideas, but I don't want to say anything yet, just in case I change my mind. But no matter what, I can guarantee it'll be a fun time, and you should definitely come and hang out for it. Okay, fine. So yeah, I'll see you all then, and thank you all for watching. Goodbye.